I have to tell you, this is the third video today. Hold on, I need to get a drink of water. Oh, you can tell the cramping's going on because of Christmas break happening soon. That's the thing. I'll be gone. When will I be gone? November 25th I'll be gone, so I have to have like a whole month's of videos done, which isn't that much. It's only like 8 videos, but it means I have to like get super ahead now because I don't want to have to deal with making videos over Christmas break. No offense, but that's just how I feel. Anyway, my name is Victoria. If you didn't know, this channel is about tips and life advice for college students, people my age, young adults, high school students going to college. I'm 19 for context. Don't call me old, I am still relevant. Anyway, so today's video is going to be about so a week from today, I will hit 2 months of doing YouTube since the day I posted my first video. And I wanted to go over some things. One, to document the thing, because I'm taking screenshots of analytics, which that's for future reference if anything starts to explode or anything. But I'm also making this video so that I have something to go back to if I ever reach a point that is much bigger than this. And yeah, that's my point of this video. So, first thing I've learned. YouTube is something you do long term. Doesn't pop off right away. If you think it will, you're naive and frankly misinformed. Not to sound harsh, but it is definitely a long road type thing. Would not recommend doing it unless you are like me and like your focus is not this, it's like something else, so that you can have this going on in the background, so you know in the future it might become your main focus. But when you're first starting out, it shouldn't be your main focus. You're gonna see very little changes in analytics in general. There are gonna be days where you are motivated to do this and when you're unmotivated to do this. Everyone talks about this, you know, burnout and stuff, but this is different. This is not burnout, it is like a loss of motivation because you're not seeing a change in your analytics because the algorithm is not pushing your material. The algorithm won't push your material for a while. You have to prove to the algorithm that you're going to continue posting because there are so many people on YouTube posting videos, and even more now that no one's got anything to do. So they have to sort through the people who are actually serious about it. So you have to it's like a marathon. You have to outrun the others. You have to last until the very end. So bottom line, don't let your analytics get you down. Like, don't have any reliance on your analytics whatsoever. Like, yes, you should pay attention to like when stuff spikes, when videos do well, so that you can maybe latch onto that topic and, you know, continue doing videos about that. But if that's not what you want to do in the end, you know, perhaps continue on to the next thing. But again, just don't let it get you down, sorry. Number 3, might take a couple tries. This is not the first time I have tried YouTube. Honestly, I don't think I should have tried at YouTube the first time I did, but you know, it was kind of a in the moment kind of thing. But my first try at YouTube is actually the same channel. I still, well, they were video games, okay? So they were video game videos. There's a lot of YouTubers I look up to that are video game YouTubers, except now I'm thinking, okay, maybe that's not my forte kind of thing, which is fine. But that's what this channel started out as. All of those videos are private. You will never see those because that was 16 or 17-year-old me, which again was only like 3 years ago, but still not who I am today. I've changed a lot in the past few years, I would like to think, and I don't think that those videos are representative of me now. Not to say that I don't enjoy video games, I do, it's just not something I want to make videos on. I don't remember what number we're on, but the next point is being patient. I mentioned you're on this trip for a long time. It's a marathon. You have to prove that you're going to do this longer than the other people who have smaller channels. And just like trust the process. I know everybody says that, but trust the process. Just keep going. Don't worry about the roadblocks. Just keep going. You'll thank yourself in the end. Overall, just know that you're doing your best and know that that's enough. You don't really need the approval at this point. Just like do what you want. Make sure it's your best. If you make sure it's your best and you know it's your best and you're putting your best foot forward, you're not gonna have any regrets about it. Some simpler stuff is just like make sure your channel looks visually pleasing. I've looked at a lot of other people talking about how you can build your brand throughout different social media platforms, which is cool, but I'm generally not that active on other platforms. I do post every now and then on Instagram, and I have like a little template thing I follow, but you know, it's really not that big of a deal. Just make sure you're active on YouTube. That's what the most important part is. Make sure you're consistent and active like all the time. I like comment like on pretty much every video I watch now, which is something that not a lot of people suggest, but especially if you're watching YouTube growth videos that are newer and you comment, a lot of the people going through the comments will click on like other people's channels to just, you know, they're curious and they might come across yours. At least that's what I do sometimes. And just know how to market yourself. I don't really have much to say on that other than be yourself. I wouldn't say be your best self, because if you're your best self, then you're making this personality that you aren't constantly acting that way. So, you know, be yourself. If you don't feel that great that day, you know, don't fake it, like that sort of thing. Just act natural. Act who you actually are. That's all I really have for today. You know, I wasn't gonna show my analytics, but they're really not that impressive. For example, I actually did get 1 subscriber today, and I was super happy about that. Disobeying my rule about not having any reliance of your emotions on your analytics, but I got really excited over that, and I was like, got a new subscriber, we're at 20. Anyway, this is what it looks like on YouTube Studio right now. It's kind of hard to see on the camera, so in the last 48 hours, I've had 8 views. They were on the stress video, time management video, my dorm tour, and my the unknown of the future video. Don't really know what to call that. In the last 28 days, I've had 128 watch time minutes and 61 views. Average view duration is 206. It's down a little bit since last month, but that's okay. I'm about half and half on watch time from subscribers and non-subscribers. Obviously no revenue. Discovery has gone up overall. This is the discovery one. That's the beginning of the 28 days and that's the end. It's gone up, which means I'm doing tags correctly, which is good. Impression click-through rate is right under that. It's right here. It's at 5.6%, which is pretty good for me, okay? It might not sound that good, but that means I'm improving on thumbnails, or at least titles in general. It's telling me my top search terms, which means again I'm doing tags correctly and some other information that doesn't really apply yet because people aren't really active on playlists or other things. But anyway, yeah. Again, I will be taking screenshots of analytics every month, and probably at the end of the year I'm going to look back at those screenshots and see how much change, or if there was significant change at all. So I'm a little bit curious to see how much growth, if any, is going to happen over a year, since it's so slow starting. But you know, it might be like a steep kind of learning curve. It might just like teeter off like this and then just boom like that. I don't know. I've never really wanted to do it for long term this much before, but yeah, that's what the channel looks like right now. It's not impressive, but compared to last month, it's up, and the month will not be up until next week, which means it still has time to grow. So that means you should hit the subscribe button, you should hit the like button, and you should follow me on social media. And you should check out these other videos. You know, the subscribe button's right there, and this one YouTube thinks you'll like that. So, you know, just click that one. And I'll see you in the next video.